The Nemesis is a nimble opponent. So one sitting right in the middle of the Citadel.
Chief Engineer Adams would like to speak
Oh,
with you down
you know
in
what?
engineering.
I should probably speak to Adams because he probably put the stuff into the... He already put it in. What's his face? O'Donnell. O'Donnell was climbing through the air ducts. And O'Donnell's probably back now. Yep, there he goes.
True you helped repair Edie's mobile?
Commander, good news on the installation of that thermal pipe you got us.
Yep.
I went right brilliant. Much better than we expected.
I told you it would.
It's
Nice.
better. While interfacing through our ESO capacitors, our Miss Daniels here had an epiphany.
I wouldn't go that far.
She and Donnelly deduced some theoretical improvements to our capacitor design. Edie and I ran with it and documented our conclusions. Our core is too compact to apply our theories, but it could help the Crucible engineers. Give the word and I'll send the plans their way.
Do it.
Aye,
Do it.
aye.
Yeah, just
Well
do
done,
it straight
everyone.
up. Nice. Oh yeah, I haven't even looked at the Alliance Forces stuff, everything I was doing.
Need anything, Commander?
Nope.
Aye, aye.
Super good. Even though you're like a weird manic depressive man, but hey, whatever. Let's see. I didn't restart my computer. I was doing something. Anytime you run a video editor or you run like an emulator of any kind, like the mobile
Commander,
emulators,
Admiral Anderson is available in the
it
war
always
room on
fucks up
Vidcom.
like the recording process. Let's see. So we'll just go to the war room really quick.
I had a buddy who got discharged. Category 6 after Eden Prime.
At 6?
Yeah, I have that stuff that I need to do to help Eden Prime also. Let's see here. War Terminal. Let's see all the new stuff that we got. So, Alien, just bullshit. Just stuff that we found. Hanar, Drellforces, Void Devil, Fighter Wings, Vorka Labor Team. Yeah, this is, look at them. These socialized Vorka were in maintenance in the calibrations crew on a small scientific outpost orbiting Deuterix. Such skilled laborers are rare among Vorka, but not unheard of, since Vorka trained by the other species for precision tasks develop finely tuned nerves and senses. Additionally, this crew can hear cellular damage caused by radiation exposure, which is useful since Crucible is being built where no planet's magnetosphere protects it, and extravehicular activity on the hull is often required. Liquid asset. Tons and tons of liquids. Beautiful. Now, this may be money, but no. Liquid. Liquid. Kusumi Goto. Synth Diamond Heatsink. The Asari. Dr. Jalise. This is from me just going through the Asari system, by the way. Getting 445, the Crucible, Element Zero Converter. Also going through systems, and boom, look at that. I got a whole bunch of stuff. I think I need to hit like 75k if I'm not mistaken, so I will continue to do that, and hopefully I can hit the 75k that I need to be able to get the secret.
Shepard, I was hoping you'd check in again.
You okay?
Been putting my old academy training to use. Organizing the resistance. You know, you've got quite a fan club back here.
Do I?
Any news we hear about the Normandy gives hope to the guys in the trenches.
I know what that's like, fighting in the dark. I'm glad we're making a difference.
It's more than that. A lot of these people have never held a gun in their life. When they heard that you managed to get the Turians and Krogan to cooperate, that was a shot in the arm, Shepard. Of the one thing we're in short supply around here, faith. That any of us will live to see another day.
How bad is it?
It could be worse, but not much.
Can you still coordinate any kind of counterattack?
We're hitting the Reapers every chance we get. Mostly guerrilla-style hit-and-runs, but it's not enough. It's time we started focusing our efforts.
Where?
London. Something big is happening there. Our networks in the UK say the Reapers have arrived in huge numbers.
I don't like the sound of that. Any more details?
We have to do some stuff on Earth? That's cool.
that scares
I thought it was
the hell
just
out of
like a
me.
beginning entrance.
Well,
You gotta do
Crucible
the
will scare the
landing.
hell out of the Reapers.
We're counting on it. Oh, and Shepard, I meant what I said earlier about Kai Lang. The Reapers may seem like our biggest threat, but take it from me. Lang is a vicious bastard. Don't underestimate him.
Noted.
Then I'll let you get back to it. We need whatever good news you can send our way. Anderson out.
When they say reputation increase, that's the Paragon in me, right? Doing that? Oh yeah, I have yet to talk to Legion, by the way. I have yet to talk to Legion. I wanted to get it on video and whatnot, so I think now's a good time to talk to him. Hi.
Commander, there's a new message at your private terminal.
Why is my computer hissing?
Commander?
Oh, messages in my private terminal? No, yeah, what is it? My my speaker says when there's something going on my phone. Let's see. I'm awesome. Not many pilots could handle a pickup with an unfamiliar ship in a middle space battleship. Space battle, just say it. Edie, the Geth dreadnought was fascinating. Even in combat, the Geth remain an intriguing synthetic species. Commander, I find this messaging system to be outdated and clumsy. I assume Specialist Trainer was joking when she said I had to type letters to form words. I want to visit the Citadel the next time we travel there, and my lifetime had been captured by the Reapers. If you like to join me, I would be in the area where the embassies are located. I believe this concept of galactic control shared among races is a lie. Jesus Christ. It's a lie. Conspiracy nut. Well, right. His race was like the dominant race, right? The dominant species, I guess we can say. So, Shepard, I need an excuse to tear myself away from all these monitors. Come see me next time we dock in the Citadel. Oh my god. Shepard, I thought next time we're at the Citadel, maybe we could take a break. Everyone wants to go on a date with me. Malin. Oh my god, the cure. Malin. I just heard the news you cured the genophage, and some of the females from my experiment were involved. I can't tell you how good it makes me feel. There hasn't been an hour I've not thought about what happened on Tachanka and wondered if I did the right thing. This news validates all the plan my experiments caused. I hope one day to meet females again and ask for their forgiveness. Are you convinced Dr. Solis to spare me? I took his advice and opened a clinic on Omega. I thought it could help make amends for whatever suffering I caused. I had to leave when we would go back to Clan Werlock, and they put a bounty on my head for failing to deliver a cure. Maybe now they'll leave me alone. I guess the second time you saved my life, Commander. With sincere appreciation, Malin. Okay, so Malin, Malin could have died, Malin couldn't have died, right? Like, I'm gonna be honest with you, he could have died. I don't think it really matters. Yeah, it really doesn't matter with this. Jeff Moreau. Hey, Commander, just wanted to let you know that I'm taking Edie down to Purgatory next time. We've got some shore leave in the Citadel. If you want to come along and make it less weird, that'd be great. She's gonna twerk on you, and she's gonna break your hips, Mr. Bone Disease Man. She's gonna break your fucking hip. She's gonna break your lower spine. Let's see. Miranda Lawson, Shepard. I discovered a few things about my sister. Oh my god. Lieutenant. I don't even know what that is. CDR? What's CDR stand for? My sister got everything set up in the Citadel Memorial. She showed me what's going to put, what she's going to put up on the wall. It's nice. I wish I should do something to make it's easier for her. She wants me to say something about our family. I know you're busy, but it means a lot. Oh my god, so many dates. Jesus. Shepard. Hold my hand while I buy... Well, Shepard. It's Grunt. Teach me how to fish from the Citadel, Father. Okay, Grunt. No problem. Alright, let's see what everyone has to say. I did do a big mission, right? Taking over the guest stuff. Let's see if anyone has anything else more to say.
Man, those Quarian admirals are intimidating. And if you get
the
nervous,
Quarian
you can't even
admirals
imagine them
are
naked
literally
because,
like
who knows,
talking
tentacle
to a
monster under
drunk,
there?
like talking to my family while they're drunk. That's what it feels like. Like extended family, like over like 15, 16 years ago when everyone was still together and still alive and not decimated by COVID, right? Like the conversations, like the shit talking, like oh my god.
Mental restraints are odd. My AI shackles served similar purposes, but why add sensations of darkness or cold?
To be spooky. Commander. Duh, Edie, to be spooky. Big spook. Let's see, let's go talk. Actually, you know what? If I talk to Legion, I wonder if he'll be able to join me going on missions. Because there are something.
Having some fun next time you're on the Citadel. Don't get into trouble.
Wait, she's like reading my
Joker
emails.
and Edie are going to Purgatory next time we're at the Citadel. Can't wait to see how
Wait,
that
she's like
turns out.
reading my emails. I didn't know that. What the fuck? Privacy?
Commander.
Does this guy have a drink? Did this guy have a drink in his hand? How are you drinking, bitch? Oh, he had a data pad. How are you drinking? I open up my suit to drink.
Shepard, Commander.
Yeah.
You say Geth fighters are targeting the Quarians' live ships?
Hostile Geth fighter squadrons intend to breach the live ship's defenses. The assigned squadrons are networked to a server on Rannoch. If the live ships are damaged, the creators will lose armaments, provisions, people.
So we destroy the server?
No, Geth programs would transfer to alternate servers. They are only vulnerable through direct interface. Removing Geth from this server will prevent significant creator deaths. We will accompany you on this mission.
What happened to you,
What
buddy?
did you do after you left the Normandy?
Our physical platform returned to the Geth consensus beyond the Perseus Veil.
Okay.
Data gathered during our mission confirmed that the old machine's return was imminent. We planned for war.
Oh, thank God.
So the Geth believed your proof that the Reapers were coming back?
Of course.
That must have been nice.
Oh, to be a Geth. To be a Geth. Being told one thing and not have 12 people be like, well, what about me? Like, come on, man.
Back on the Dreadnought, you mentioned Geth heretics. What exactly happened to them after we blew up that satellite?
Your decision was sound. Deleting the heretics resulted in fewer Geth allied with the old machines.
So you don't regret killing them?
It was logical. If we had not deleted the heretics, we would face an increased number of hostile Geth platforms. Death holds different consequences for synthetics than organics. Do you harbor regrets about deleting the heretics?
I'd do it again,
We're already
bitch.
facing millions of Geth working for the Reapers. I'm okay with thinning those numbers again.
You will likely have the opportunity to do so.
Oh, Jesus, okay.
The Geth have fought the Quarians before. What made this different?
The Geth were building a megastructure to house all Geth, store all memories. It was to end our isolation from each other.
And the Quarian flotilla attacked it?
Really now?
Yes. A significant amount of programs were installed when creators began bombing. We did not have sufficient surplus hardware to save them all. Some programs could not be recovered.
What the fuck? They were creating like a megamind.
Is that what made the Geth desperate enough to work for the Reapers?
Yes. Imagine that for every one of your people lost on Earth, your own intelligence dimmed. The Creator's attack narrowed the Geth's perspective. Self-preservation took precedence.
You were afraid you'd be wiped out.
We do not experience fear as you would, but we have no desire to be exterminated.
Even if the Reapers cost the Geth free will?
That is evidently an acceptable trade.
Oh God, no.
What was interfacing with a Reaper like?
The old machine took total control of our sensory equipment, our networking. Even then, we could not fully comprehend them.
Really now?
They are magnitudes above us. A single thought was immense, overwhelming, unknowable.
You're making them sound godlike.
Their forms are advanced but mundane. We do not view the old machines as analogs to deities. However, we have gained perspective on why others would imbue them with these qualities.
Hey.
We'll talk later.
We will remain here.
Hey, I like how Legion is plainly talking to us, and then sometimes he says scary robot things where he's just like, oh yeah, perfectly fine. You know, one dog out of a 10 puppy litter has this disease. Better kill all 10 dogs because there's a chance they'll have the disease. It's only logical, stinky, dummy, idiot, stupid. Like, he says some scary shit like that. He says some scary ass shit. Holy fuck. He gives me anxiety the way he talks sometimes. Just like the absolute, like, oh yeah, duh, the cancer's in your gut. Just take a knife and rip it out, idiot. Forehead, dumbass. Oh, well, this mission's done, so thank God I'm done with this. Let's see. Oop, didn't mean to do that. I thought that was gonna make me leave the system. Let's see. Alright, so the Calston Riff is 100%. Very cool. Let's see here. Yeah, I made my way over here and I was starting to go down through this area to search for everything. Because I wish it showed the percents on the outside. I'm being completely honest with you, but I guess it's time to go to the Citadel. I do gotta give a whole bunch of stuff to rent. So walk around like dumbasses. Why not, huh? Arya's fleet. Yeah, Arya could suck a fat one. How about that, huh? You can a personal apartment. Dab. If I rearrange this, it spells dab. Dab on him. So we go to Anderson's personal fleet. I mean, personal apartment, right? So I'm assuming everyone has apartments on the Citadel just due to the fact you can't really own parts of the Citadel, right?
Commander, I've got Admiral Anderson on the QEC. Patching him through to you now.
Shepard.
Admiral, how are you holding up?
Day by day, Commander.
Yeah. Hackett sent me a message about this apartment.
I want you to have it. Take it off my hands.
You're giving me your apartment?
Serious?
You're making me pay your rent, you bastard?
Somewhere to recharge. Clear your head. Kaylee wanted us to settle down there.
This is like giving someone an animal as a pet.
The longer
You're
I'm
giving
on
them
Earth,
responsibility.
the less I want to leave.
As a surprise. This is like a surprise.
And I want as few loose ends out there as possible. Like I said, you'd be doing me a favor.
Thanks,
That's
I guess.
very generous.
It's practical. We need you in the best shape
Is
possible.
Purgatory literally across the street so I can see the blue women dancing?
If you say so.
Or are there just blue women?
And make yourself at home,
dancing?
damn it. It's yours now.
I'm sure I can manage.
What kind of ugly ass light fixture is that? How am I supposed to? There's like 10,000 light bulbs.
So long, Admiral.
Anderson out.
There's like 10,000 light bulbs in that thing. What the fuck? He gave me a bill. He gave me a bill. He gave me an expense, brother. What the fuck? Notes from Anderson's biography, relationships. Oh boy, hold on. So let's look around the area first before we start looking at the. Actually, you know what? No, I'm gonna forget where things are. Let's do this. So he has a big.
You never asked me about this, but
You have received a new message.
my wife just called.
My ex-wife.
Ex-wife. Nobody likes to talk about the toll that long months apart can have on military relationships. She wasn't military. She couldn't handle it. But it's not even about military and non-military, damn it. It's space flight. Space flight. Finding the mass relays, miracles of engineering. Human imagination rising to meet our desires. We pay a price for that curiosity, that drive. Our relationships suffer. People we love suffer. But that's reality. And it's worth the cost. I must have thought it was. I guess I still do. In the end, you just have to hope you made the right choices.
It's so funny that when it comes to duty, you always sacrifice love. It's that crazy thing that you're a Targaryen. You know, from Game of Thrones when oh my god, what happens? I think Jon hears that Ned dies or something like that, or was it who died? Was it Jon hears Ned dies, or was it Jon hears Robb dies and he's thinking about leaving after taking the Black when he can't do so, when his duty is to guard the wall now. He has no duties down below, south of Westeros. Not Southros, but, you know, within the south of Westeros. Down where the Starks love to be killed and murdered by Targaryens.
The Normandy? A brand new ship. My ship. You don't forget that moment. The first time you're standing there. The whole crew looking to you for direction. Unforgettable. I'd led men and women before that. Seen a lot of combat already. Always managed to find my way home in one piece. Do that a few times, you begin to think you know better than the next guy. Maybe you do, I don't know. But if you're lucky, really lucky, you find yourself on a good ship, in front of a good crew.
Yeah, I'm
A crew
lucky
you
I
can trust
I
with your
found that
life.
3 times.
Gifted, disciplined, brave, all of them eager to set sail into the endless black ocean. I still remember my XO asking what my orders were. Shepard, I said, let's see what we can find.
Let's see what we can find. The Normandy. Yeah, and oh yeah, I just kind of stopped after I pressed this. But what is it? He had that conversation and it was like, what is duty to holding a child in your arms or a woman's love, right? Love is the death of duty, and duty is the death of love, type of thing. That conversation they had, that I always bring up all the time in D&D. It's something I always bring up because it does. I'm not playing the stereo. Jesus Christ. It's something that I do believe in heavily. That is one of the main conflicts within humans. Look at this. At least I got normal as bowls. They're square, but at least I got normal bowls. And look at this. This looks like a trash can you could buy at IKEA for $80. For no reason. For no reason, it's just $80.
Embarrassing moments?
Jesus.
I've got more of those than anyone will ever know.
Can I walk on
Only
it?
way to
Oh.
learn something. But if I had to pick one to share, I had just gotten promoted to N7. Full of myself, king of the castle. Found myself buying drinks for undesirables in some rundown bar in the wards. They toasted my recent promotion. Hell, they would have toasted Batarian slavers if it had got them more drinks. About the time my money ran out, my new friends turned on me. I was outnumbered. Things didn't look good. My plan to get out of there involved lots of punching. Well, that worked for a while. Then a table hit me. Or I fell
God
down.
damn, they
When
picked
I
up a
came
table
to,
to stop them.
I saw a Solarian putting the rest of the troublemakers down. A Solarian? Moved like a damn cat, I swear. When everybody was out cold. Or running. He walked over and helped me up. N7, he asked. Yes, sir, I replied. He looked over my collection of unconscious friends, nodding. Not bad, human, he said. Then he walked away. I had met my first Spectre. Learned an important lesson that day. No matter how good you think you are, there's always somebody quicker, faster, and a hell of a lot smarter than you just around the corner. That little lesson's kept me alive more than once since then.
And that was about N7? Really now? That seems like, yeah, just always keep your head on a swivel. Don't fucking trust no one, brother. But meeting a Spectre might be one of the coolest things you could probably do, right?
A few months ago, I had a chance to sit down with one of Earth's most decorated soldiers, Admiral David Anderson. He was kind enough to answer my questions and talk about his career.
Look at that life fixture.
Today, the Admiral is on Earth, leading the defense of our home against the Reapers. We have no communication with him or any soldiers on Earth, but we can't forget what they're doing for us. Tonight's show is dedicated to all of the soldiers out there, fighting and dying to keep us safe. Admiral Anderson, today marks the 30th anniversary of the N7 program. Can you describe your first day of training in this now famous program?
The Interplanetary Combatives Training Program is all business from day one.
How so?
We're given basic gear, then separated and stranded on an asteroid with no nav data. The test ends when the last person runs out of oxygen.
Sounds daunting. What happens to the ones who run out of air first?
Out of the program. The best N7s can survive alone, but work together to survive even longer.
That's very impressive, Admiral. Deep space survival training. That has to be so difficult. All of it would take such.
I do find it funny they have to do like a Dead Space mission.
But then you seem like a strong
When you run on an air, right?
I'm sorry.
You gotta do all this intense shit and run through an area, figure out a puzzle really fast, right?
born for this?
It's like, yeah.
It's a bit of both, I suppose. Every soldier reaches a point in their career, sometimes more than once. When they are asked to give more than they ever thought they could. That moment is the test. I've seen men and women, almost sure to fail, persevere long past the point of breaking. That experience changes them. Others, with all the gifts and abilities, fail in that moment. Sometimes they pick themselves up and carry on. Sometimes they're just done.
What about you? What was your moment?
I've had a few, none of which I'd like to share. But, I think the toughest tests are still...
Man, they make Anderson seem like the coolest guy.
Call it a hunch.
Soldier's intuition?
Something like that.
Do you trust your intuition? I mean, do you follow your heart over your mind?
Well, it depends on the day. No, I suppose if I were to be honest, I do trust my instincts. The problem is, war isn't orderly. And the enemy is never predictable. Even the most experienced veteran is going to find themselves in situations they haven't
This is an
trained
extremely long
in
conversation.
those instances. And there's more than I'd like to admit. Your instincts are the only thing keeping you alive. That, and the men and women you're fighting beside.
But soldiers are only as good as their leader, isn't that true?
Yeah. A good leader can make an okay squad great. A bad leader, well, war tends to make examples of them.
What makes a good leader then?
A good leader is someone who values the life of his men over the success of the mission, but understands that sometimes the cost of failing a mission is higher than the cost of losing those men.
That's a terrible line to have to walk.
Yes, it is. But war is a terrible thing.
Thank you for your time, Admiral.
Thank you.
Damn, what a heavy thing to end it off on.
Look at Admiral Anderson's life.
It's so crazy because like he talks about everything that we've had to deal with, right? Making these choices, being forced in specific parts. I will definitely say that I don't know if they were looking ahead when they were writing, but I feel like if Mass Effect 1 was made during the time, like let's say was remade 100%, redone with a little bit of story added, things changed, and like everything, and like the wave of the changes affected Mass Effect 2, changes there into Mass Effect 3, right? I don't think they would have given us the Caden or Ashley scenario. I don't think they would have ever done that at all. It doesn't. Give me that ship, baby. What the fuck? Give me this. He collects ship too. Fuck. Oh. What is this? Oh. Customize the bathroom, customize the bedding, customize the kitchen, the wall decorations, standard accent wall, standard shelving. Very interesting. I'll keep it the same. Private terminal. Fleet Lieutenant Moreau, dinner at sushi place on me. I got a few things I want to go over with you with the Normandy and Dry Dock. I figure we can meet up at the Ryusei sushi place down in the wards. I hear it's the best. Everyone wants to date with Shepard. Shore leave, baby. Look at this light fixture. What the fuck is this? What is this? It's just like shards. Where so I'm looking at it, right? So I'm looking at it. It looks like there's like a light in a central point, and it just kind of carries out throughout everything. Because you see the ends are darker, so there's a light somewhere. Enlisting.
What was I talking about? Early days, right?
They're doing this makes me think Anderson's gonna die. I'm gonna say that right now.
Everyone talks about honor, duty, sure. But that's never the whole truth. It's 100 little things that add up to commitment. I joined because of a dog. Yeah, a dog. This patchy, mean son of a bitch that used to bark at me every day on my way to school. He'd snarl and I'd start running. Scared the hell out of me. I was just a kid.
Brother, I know that.
I remember
I know
being
that
in a
feeling.
bad mood one morning. Angry, I can't recall why. When that dog started in on me, I snapped. Started barking right back. We both kept at it until we had nothing left. Dog never bothered me again. Why'd I join the military? Sometimes you just gotta howl to make things right.
All because of a dog. Really now? Was it contact?
No, it's fine. I got a few minutes. First contact war? Yeah. I was there. My first real combat. First for a lot of us.
Oh, the contact war. Okay.
Strapped to my seat as our transport approached the LZ. Everyone was dead silent. Just the sound of breathing. Good men. I trained with all of them. We were always joking and horsing around, but not this time. Just the rattle of the shuttle. And that heavy breathing. Everyone was thinking the same thing. We're off to fight alien invaders. Aliens. Think about that. We all grew up wondering what was out there. If we were alone in the universe. Now we knew. We weren't alone. And we were in trouble. So there we were. About to face an enemy as different and unknown as we could imagine. I knew I had to say something, keep the men relaxed. So I turned to the soldier beside me, Hendricks, I think, and asked him how his mother was doing. Fine, he said. Why? Because I heard your mama so ugly the Marines thought she was a Turian. Almost shot her. I got a few smiles. Then Hendricks turned to me and said, Hell, Anderson, I heard it was a picture of your mama that started this goddamn war in the first place. Scared the Turians shitless. Everyone had a good laugh at that. And the boys fought.
What the fuck? Is this a shit post? This feels like a shit post.
Just a little reminder that everything's gonna be okay.
It feels like an absolute shit post that I just listened to. And then we started yo-mamaing each other. I yo-mama'd him, he yo-mama'd me, and I yo-mama'd yo-mama'd. Alright, let's see. Oh, look at this. Look how easy it goes into the... Damn, he has a workout area in his bed, just a punching thing. Blue balls? Let's see. What a weird fucking closet. This closet's too big. This closet's a room. This is like the size of my room at my house. What the fuck? New questions. Alright, we'll go over there real quick. Let's see. Anything in here? Cool toilet. Nice. Shepard doesn't wash his hands. Because that's how Tali likes it. She likes the bacteria. All of it. Oh, Jesus. Let's see. Shepard. Oh, this one's about me. Oh, boy. Oh.
Sure, I can talk about Commander Shepard. Big topic. There's been a lot written about the Commander. But most of it isn't true. People are quick to judge. They don't know the whole story. I don't even know the whole story. But I know the man. Worked with him. Fought with him. Trust him with my life. Shepard's had some rough patches. Who of us hasn't? He's been forced to fight a lot of battles alone. God only knows how he got out of some of that. Makes your head spin. Thing is, you never heard a complaint. Never once got, no sir, I can't do that. He never hesitated. Few people know what Shepard's been through. I'd like to think I come pretty close. And I worry sometimes he forgets. There's a whole bunch of people who lose sleep over him getting back home. Maybe it doesn't need to be said. Maybe we're too dumb to say it. Soldiers like the Commander are rare. Men like Shepard, even more rare.
Huh. He literally just said I was built different. That's pretty interesting. Oh, look at that. He has a Normandy model right there. A nice silver-plated one. Look at that. Or is that just how it is? No, it's just how it is. Look at that. It doesn't have any insignia on it. It's just, I wonder if it's just a chrome model of the Normandy without any painting on it. Very cool. Very interesting thing to collect. I would definitely say that. This looks like a secret door. Not gonna lie. You know, it's funny, during this whole thing, I've been thinking about how me and Anderson are very, very similar, and then he says, is like, you know what, the only person that I could probably match up to is Shepard, so. New questions.
Okay. I have your new questions here. as a leader, do I ever feel that the end justify the means? Spirit of law over word of law. I'm not going to touch that with a 10-foot pole, but I think I know what you're after. You're referring to the way I, arranged to have the Normandy released to Commander Shepard before the Battle of the Citadel. I'm not sure how valuable hindsight is to the military. Obviously, it worked out for the best. Without the Normandy and Commander Shepard free to do what they needed to do, what we needed them to do, Saren might have taken the Citadel. I think it's clear what a different galaxy this would be if that had happened. I did what I had to. If I had been wrong, I would have gladly accepted the repercussions. The real trick is never being wrong. If you're looking for more action and less philosophy in these notes, let me know.
Hey, I would definitely say, I wonder who he's talking to. I don't know who he's talking to. He's like being interviewed by someone. Is he being interviewed by the girl? I don't know. But he took a big chance on me, and you know what? My Shepard died a whole bunch of times, so I would have just died to Cerberus snipers, to be completely honest with you. Just fucking killed myself to Cerberus snipers. Nothing I can do about it. Childhood. Okay.
Okay. So, Tombstone data. Admiral David Edward Anderson. Not sure why anybody would be interested, but thanks for asking. I was born in London.
London.
June 8th, 2137. The last of 3 children born to Ursula and Paul Anderson. A nurse and a flight mechanic, respectively. But that's a little dry. And someone's gonna spice this up, right?
Oh, this is his... Okay, this is like his biography, actually. Okay, I should have just focused on the literal version of his word, right?
They were almost 50 by the time they had me. My mother worked shifts, so my father would often take me to the base. While he worked, I watched transport ships and fighters take off. Worked his whole life around space travel, my father. But he never left Earth. Not for a day. He was a good man. But that's just a side note. Don't put that in. Who is it, Kaylee? Yes, I need to take that. I hope this is what you're after. I'll get to the more interesting N7 stuff next time.
Okay, so it is Kaylee. It's Kaylee interviewing him. All right, so.
The Turians. I might not always be eye to eye with the politics and the individual.
I feel like Turians were like the humans of everything prior to this.
Any Alliance soldier lucky enough to take part in their training programs will certainly be better for it. Their precision, skill, and discipline come together in a way that's second to none. Not that I'm faulting our own people or training. It's just that after fighting Turians in the First Contact War, years later, I had the opportunity to observe and train on Palaven. It was a turning point for me. And I would encourage any soldier to try it. It's a unique experience to put yourself in the squad of a Turian commander. My commander was an uncompromising bastard named Bartix Oryx. If you can find him, just ask how the platoon I commanded was trounced in his strategy game. Humbly. But I've used what I learned that day many times. The xenophobes will have their say. But I think it's vital that we do more of this kind of cross-species training. There you go. And if you do find General Oryx, let me know. I owe him money.
Hedging on those bets, baby. Jesus. Look at this weird art. Weird dog-looking thing. Looks like it's barking. That's very interesting. I wonder how he was able to survive on the Turian planet, to be completely honest with you. Was he just in his N7 gear the entire time? Damn, look at this. A fucking hot tub? Sheesh. Oh, and a weapons bench for me to do my weapon stuff and armor. Very cool. Nice. Very cool. All right, so that wasn't too bad. Just hearing like the biography of wonderful our boy, our guy, our Mr. Anderson, the guy who has been with us since the beginning, who's believed in us, who's pushed us in every single type of way. I wish there, as I've stated in like Mass Effect 2, I wish there was more of him. But just like he is that guy. There wouldn't be a Shepard if there wasn't an Anderson. I will definitely say that. Look at this beautiful cyberpunk looking place. Ahead of its time, baby. Ahead of its time.